Hey there, traders and trader friends. We are back with a new Shortcast, always here to help you. My name is Tim, and thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more trading content. Enjoy.
Today we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of something I know a lot of you are fired up about, and that's the psychology of trading.
Absolutely. We spend so much time talking strategy, charts, indicators.
Yeah.
But the real game changer, it's all up here.
That's what we are diving into today. I'm excited to dig into this material with you. You always send over the good stuff.
Well, you know I love geeking out about this stuff, so are you ready to unpack it?
Ready to go. So the first source on the list, pretty bold title, The Only Trading Psychology You Need to Be Profitable.
Yeah, gotta love a bold claim.
Right, so no magic formula, I'm guessing, but what's the main takeaway?
Okay, so think of it this way. You can have all the technical analysis in the world, but if you can't manage your emotions, you're sunk. This source argues that's the real key. Mastering yourself. Having that system, that discipline to make rational decisions, even when the market's throwing a curveball.
It's true though, right? Our brains aren't wired for these constant market swings, the wins and losses.
It's not natural. And this source really emphasizes that. Like, you can know the perfect trade setup, but actually hitting that buy or sell button when everything's going haywire.
Yeah.
That's the real
It's
test.
so true. And something that really resonated with me from this source was the section on FOMO, fear of missing out. Ugh, it gets me every time.
Oh, tell me about it, especially these days, right?
Mm.
News travels at light speed. You see a stock mooning, and suddenly everyone's a genius telling you to get in on the rocket ship.
And you just know.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Mm.
This source actually gave a really interesting example. A trader, totally risk-averse, normally sold off a chunk of their blue-chip stocks, solid companies, to buy into this meme stock, all because it was up like 1,000%. Got caught up in the hype, ignored all their own research.
I bet that didn't end well.
Nope. Lost a ton of money. Just goes to show you emotions can make even the smartest people do crazy things in the market. That's why this source stresses having a plan, a trading plan, and sticking to your guns no matter what's happening.
Easier said than done sometimes, right?
Oh, 100%. It's like anything else, takes practice. And that ties into what this source calls opportunity cost. Every time you chase a hot stock tip, you're essentially saying no to a potential gain from a trade that actually fits your plan.
Right, got to keep your eye on the prize. So in the end, it's more about discipline than anything else.
Discipline and risk management, that's the other crucial thing this source really hammers home. It's not just about profits. It's about protecting what you've already earned.
That's where those clear exit points come in, knowing your risk tolerance.
Exactly. This source suggested something really interesting, though it might seem simple. Decide how much you are willing to lose before entering a trade.
Interesting.
Yeah, a predetermined stop-loss level, they call it. Takes the emotion out of it. Imagine, you set your budget before going shopping. You're less likely to overspend, right? Same idea.
I like it. It's such a mental game, and this has already been really eye-opening.
I totally agree. And we're just scratching the surface here.
Right. So much to think about, but for everyone listening, before we wrap up, next time you're looking at those charts, take a second to check in with yourself, too.
Love that.
Are you making calls based on strategy, or are your emotions pulling the strings?
Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, here's something I want everyone to think about. Think back to a recent trade, maybe a big win, maybe a loss. Can you pinpoint the feeling that led to that decision? Understanding that, that's powerful stuff.
It really is. Well, on that note, this has been an incredible deep dive. As always, thanks for joining us as we try to crack the code on trading psychology.